All right, I think we're ready to start. Hey guys, I'm back for another stream. So, welcome back to another episode of Hypixel SkyBlock. Another stream. And yesterday was weird. I went to bed at about 11 p.m. Pretty early for me, actually. Oh my god. And as you would expect, I woke up early, about 5 in the morning. I figured that wasn't enough sleep, so I decided that I was going to, be on the computer for an hour or two and then go back to sleep. I went back to sleep, and for some reason, from like 8:30 to 15 minutes ago, I went through the most insane journey you could possibly imagine. It's like I fell asleep on top of a pile of hallucinogen mushrooms, dude. Jesus. The amount of just things that happened in dreams in 2 hours. Oh my god. So, alright, I don't know why. My imagination went insane. So, like, my first dream, I fell asleep in bed, as you can imagine, and there was a zombie apocalypse. This is actually quite a depressing topic for the first dream. I was not even in the dream. I was in first person perspective with someone else, and they had been infected with the zombie virus, and then there was someone else. He was begging to, well, it's the standard situation that happens when someone's infected and there's someone else with a weapon, and it's like, all right, time to not, kill the whole group. I'm not going to elaborate. Anyways, that happened. And then I woke up into the dream world again. So I didn't actually wake up. I woke up again in another dream. And in that dream, I woke up in my room, walked around for a bit, noticed that there was a sleeping bag on the floor, and there's a dude sleeping in it, and I'm like, the hell you doing here? And it's like, oh, there's a relay flight at the airport, and none of us have a place to stay because friggin' corona. And I'm like, huh? And I turn around, there's like 3 other people standing there. And then they all said the same thing, that yeah, there was a relay flight. They were going from one flight to another, and they needed a place to stay for the night. And then I was like, well, I didn't authorize any of it. And I just passed out again in the dream. Like, literally just everything went black. Woke up again, still in a dream, and I look over at my computer, and there's some nerd there. He had like a camera hooked up right next to my stream deck, and he was relaying gameplay from like something he was playing on his laptop at the desk. He had a whole bunch of stuff hooked up right next to my setup and was giving me random advice on recording equipment or whatever. Passed out again, woke up, still in a dream, and then I see all of my stuff packed up in boxes, and then I look over and there's 2 girls sitting there that are just like with a face of just like, yeah, we just packed all this for you. And I was like, oh, thanks. As if I was just rolling with it, ready to move out. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know what. And then there was another dream. I forgot what happened in it, but like, something happened. Some freaking insane dreams. I don't know why that happened. I'm not drunk, chat. I'm just extremely surprised that my brain decided to come up with so many freaking weird dreams. So, as you can imagine, I woke up to the alarm finally, like in real life, like 20 minutes ago. And I need some freaking caffeine because I need to not be sleepy anymore. I think you were high. I didn't. What? I'm not drunk. I don't drink. No, I'm not high. Chat, I don't have any weed. There were a lot of other weird dreams that happened, but I don't remember all of them. Anyway, today we're setting up some more, we're gonna set up some more Pearl spam. But yeah, one of the weirdest parts was definitely the moving out thing, where like 2 girls I didn't even know packed up all my things into boxes and was just like, you're welcome. So far, yesterday we got 42 rares, 4 epics, as well as 1 uncommon, making 47 total pets. Thank you for keeping track, Ackman. Appreciate that. Alright, are we good? At least you got a rare enderman. Oh, I've gotten almost 50 of those. We're not interested. We're not even picking those up. I will pick up epics though, because they make money. Speaking of the epics, actually, one of them did get overbid by accident this time. They contacted me on the forums, so we're gonna get that taken care of whenever they're online. Hopefully not during the Pearl spam session, because that'd be a waste of pots. Oh, Uh-oh, the server's struggling. Awesome gameplay, very entertaining. I mean, you've never seen Pearl spam like this before. This is 100 times better than just sitting with the Raider's axe down there with him. And this is probably a good 5 times faster than just using the Raider's axe. Also, it's a bit easier. This is not contraband. I'm paying them for their services. This happens all throughout the guild, not just YouTubers. Stop! Imagine Technoblade and his goons doing this. Oh, he'd have like 8 Pearl spammers probably. And then he'd have another like 30 people in the lobby just to fill slots so people can't snipe him. Imagine getting Phoenix before Enderman. Well, with these values, this amount of RNG, it could easily happen. Another rare. As I said, if I got Legendary Phoenix and my plans are changing entirely, then at that point, I just need as many coins as possible to supplement the Phoenix so that I can trade it for a Dragon Pet. Today, 22 rares, 1 epic, 23 total, 15 ender pieces, as well as total 64 rares and 5 epics, 69 total pets over 2 days. Cumulatively speaking, about 5 hours of Pearl spamming. 4.5. 4.5 hours of Pearl spamming, 69 pets. Another, oh my god, dude. Another one. There's so many blue pets at this point. Yeah, that's just a Enderman in a display case right there. 1 in 200 chance for the pet to be legendary. If that's true, then we're about 1/4 of the way there, which I'm not happy about. What do you mean 5 mil coins? Yeah, I've gotten 5 million coins so far in the past 3 hours. But I'm not able to keep it. That's going to the Pearl spammers. Boomersoft and right now, Boomy Sauce and Boomersoft are going to be sharing theirs. Whoever's active by the time I quit is going to get the pearls, and I'm assuming they're friends, so that they'll be able to figure it out between the both of them. Hey guys, I'm back for another stream, and welcome to Hypixel SkyBlock. It's been a while since I streamed, a whole 3 days since SkyBlock, because if you haven't noticed, there's not a lot going on in the SkyBlock space. It's actually stupid. But anyways, I'm back, and I made a dumb business decision. Not business decision, a dumb financial decision. So now we need to get a lot of to make up for it, but it is going to be fun. It's going to finally max us out in one way of the game. I'm not going to disclose what just yet. We're going to prepare for some summoning eyes because that's all that's left right now. The game is getting a little dry with content, but I think we can get through another dry spell. I went to a guild splash like earlier this morning, and then I decided not to log in for a while so that I don't use up the pots. So now we've got a decent amount of speed. It's good to be back playing some Hypixel SkyBlock. Probably gonna end up joining the creators Discord at some point, being a call with the guys. We'll see. Depends how many of them are actually there still. So in the past few days, I actually did a lot of stuff. I did SEO for about 7 videos. Oh yeah, I also finally managed to secure my future in a way, kind of. I'm starting to allocate extra money towards, you know, like a Roth IRA sort of thing. I also got involved in the stock market a little bit, not going crazy. I'm experimenting because, as we know, the market's extremely low right now, and we're talking real life stock market. Obviously it's a big risk, but I would feel like when the market's this low, almost any investment that's even slightly smart is going to make a return. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it. But yeah, that's what I spent all this morning doing. Yesterday and the day before, I took a break from streaming just because it was stressing me out. I think I'm gonna make it a regular thing that unless there's like an update or something in SkyBlock, I'm gonna take a delayed weekend because, you know, not streaming on Saturday, Sunday is just stupid because it's peak time. So Monday, Tuesday is my weekend. What'd you invest in? Nah, it's just too boring a topic. Nothing exciting, just a bunch of things that are probably gonna make a return according to a bunch of people that are doing the same thing I'm doing. 30 is the stonks main, confirmed. Well, speaking of the stock market, kind of, I did some purchases in the bazaar, and I think you guys are going to be happy with how it turned out. it's expensive AF, but it's going to complete one section of this game before, you know, the next update or whatever update adds more stuff. But once we get some money from summoning eyes, I'm hoping to get at least a couple. Well, once these potions run out, if there's no splash, then I can go back and show you guys what I got in Bazaar. But yeah, the end has been so terrible for competition. Honestly, this whole game is becoming extremely difficult to get money in, other than minions. Like, obviously with clay, that's never going to change. But like gold, the price for gold dropped. The price for spruce dropped heavily because of the new axe. A lot of money making methods are just dying. But we really need a skyblock update, dude. I'm getting restless. Streamers have nothing to do. I just watched a video from Menacing Banana this morning. He was basically just like, yeah, all these features are nice, but it's more like an add-on to like previous content. There is no real new content. And he cited the dragon pet, which makes a lot of sense. To get the dragon pet, you gotta kill dragons, which has been a feature in the game since August. So like, where's the new stuff to do? The last update that added like quote new content, that's something that's, you know, YouTubeable, is the park update, which was forever ago. That was back in like October, maybe even before that. I don't. Spooky Festival is another one that comes to mind. That was the last thing, but it's literally a 1-hour event once every 5 days. There's just not enough new content, and Slayer's not even that great, killing the same like 5 mobs over and over and over and over again. We need something like the end date, something that adds a whole new island, a whole new mechanic, whole new set of enemies. All you do in the end is slap zealots. Well, that's nowadays. Think of the progression though. Back in the day, it would take weeks to be able to even get strong enough to be in here and one-tap zealots. Sure, the end game, well, that's the reason why there's nothing to do in your end game, is because all the other stuff is already done. You've progressed far enough that the other things you could completely ignore. I remember back in a time when I couldn't 100 or like 10 shot a friggin' 3,000 health enderman. And I had to work my way down before getting just outside the gate. Why do you not have Bazaar in your videos? Because I knew the content drought was gonna happen. I saw it coming a mile away, and I told Fezzy like weeks ago, all right, it's time to go into conservation mode. We need to get the most videos out using the least amount of content, because that content's gonna run out so freaking quick, and then every episode is just gonna be me slapping zealots or chopping trees, and it's gonna be boring. So like, we've been holding out for weeks now with content that is, you know, old. It's still good content, but it's old. It's before the Bazaar update. Now we're running out of that footage. We only have about 8 videos left before we're completely like caught up, so that's a little scary. I kind of want to make a contraband profile just for fun to see what would happen, but I don't think I'd seriously be able to put in the amount of time to grind for like skills and stuff, because sure, it's fun to be given everything, but like you got to put work in at least a little bit to make your profile strong. You can't just be given level 35 combat, you know. You need to do a genocide run in Skyblock. What do you think this is? What thing in Skyblock are you allowed to kill, but you shouldn't? Well, either you kill everything or you can't. Like, you physically are unable to kill the things like, you know, for example, Jerry or the NPCs. Just make your no contraband profile like contraband. Well, the problem with that is then people would start freaking out in the forums again. Oh, 30Virus doesn't get anything legit. He's a cheater. He's stupid. He wouldn't be where he was without his chat. Like, I don't want to hear crap like that. I want to be known as the Skyblock YouTuber that actually does everything himself. To do that, when people are, there's a campaign to get me to accidentally cheat. It's so annoying. And then there's another campaign to use the quote evidence of people trying to make me cheat, and then saying that I did it on purpose, or like it's like my main form of progression or some BS. It's annoying. It's like the world is destined to fit into the YouTuber stereotype that I did gifts and don't know how to play the game. It's so annoying.